Hello, guys. Welcome back. Princess may be joining us. I keep trying to do this, and I keep fucking it up all day long. So, welcome to Sunday. But, we enjoyed most of the day. We really did. I went to ex-Christian Reddit, which is great to go to. I know everybody feels different about it because one of the reasons atheists and pagans don't always play well together is not that they're atheists and pagans, it's that there's people in both camps that think everybody unlike us is the enemy. So there are pagans that hate atheists just because they're atheists, and there are atheists that just want to take a chainsaw to everybody's religion. So yeah, results will vary, but I find the memes amusing. And sometimes it's therapeutic because you think you're the only one thinking this stuff, but really one thing they do that I admire is they have classes on how to get through religious trauma, because you did go through trauma if you were raised being told there's a supernatural entity that loves you. No, I believe in the gods, but the supernatural entity that loves you is going to burn your ass in hell for all eternity if you touch yourself or you don't get married or you're gay or something. So, yeah! Or whatever else they come up with, because they change it all the time, right? So, it's really therapeutic to go and look at that from time to time. And the demons have me doing that and drinking coffee, because there's that one flavor out there that if you drink coffee, you're going to hell. And we've been eating Halloween Oreos because, Satan's birthday. So we've been having fun and decompressing. And sometimes it takes a lifetime. You'll have good days, weeks, and months, and then the Jesus crazies come back out, and you got to get rid of them. It's just because it was put in you as a child, it was programming, it was, it's kind of like the same thing, like, you always kind of sort of believe in Santa Claus. You're supposed to know better as an adult, but that part of you that has wonder and belief always wants to believe. And at least for people who work with the old man, we're like, yeah, he exists. He's just a mean bastard. And I get a sense of pride. Yes, baby. I see, she agrees with me. And, the thing is, we have to reach our own kind of peace with it. I'm not saying their God doesn't exist. I just don't think the unstable bastard in the Old Testament exists or in the Bible exists. And even if he did, I won't worship him. Odin might be unstable and angry, but he gets it out in the here and now. He's not waiting to the afterlife to punish us. There's no bad place for pagans to go to. Yes, baby, she's agreeing with me. The Norse version of hell is actually lovely paradise. It's just they had different afterlives. If you were a really badass, person in a war, you probably ended up with Odin or Freya because they would fight over you. But, there were all sorts of afterlives. Some people would end up with, say, Freyr. They think maybe people ended up with Thor. People that have, mostly work with Loki, we would like to end up with Loki, please. And I asked him one time, I said, what do you have? And he looked at me, he said, the way you all behave, I have kennels and shock collars waiting for you. He's joking. But you know what I mean. You put two Lokeans in a room, you're going to get a fight most of the time because Daddy loves me best. No! And that's your So he said kennels and shock collars until we learn to behave like human beings. But we've been having a good one. Much to our amusement, our Walmart order showed up on a Sunday. So I heard us trumping on my porch, so we went out there and we got that. So we're going to be able to have a nice roast beef dinner because I got those fancy cans of beef. This Keystone beef, those fancy cans. Hey, I'm stuck in the house for my disability, so that's how I get the meat. So we got those, so I'm going to be able to cook one of those, and I think I'll throw a completes in with it, and that'll be fancy enough for us. And we'll have that. And I already asked Lord Freyr, because he helped me rescue the ham one year, because ham's a big deal to him, remember? And I said, look, they're going to send it down, and it's going to probably taste nasty. And I said, if we taste it and it doesn't taste good, can you please help me, figure something out? Like, one year he actually had me wash the ham that they sent down and had cooked. We washed it off. We put butter and sugar and nutmeg on it, and we slow roasted it in the oven. And then it was pretty damn good, actually. They choose the worst part of the ham to send down. It'll have like fat and everything on it. And my mother would have died of shame to put something on the table like that. She was a very careful cook. She left on enough fat that it tasted good, But then when you were putting it on someone's plate, no, you don't leave the fat on. You cut the fat off, and you carve it up nicely. But I've noticed even you go to some fancier restaurants and you get a real bad carver, and they do that too. So that might be it. But we're still gonna have a good one. Satan and Lucifer and Loki and Odin are all like, you have to put your presents out underneath a tree and have them out there and know you have something to look forward to. And yes, it's worldly, and yes, it's wonderful and awesome. So we have that done. We'll probably put the stocking together, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday maybe? Take some of the candy out of the big bag and put it into the stocking. And it'll just be fun. I'll wake up on Christmas Day and have a stocking. We're kind of gonna do, we have stuff already for you guys for Yule. We're kind of just gonna do whatever on Yule. It's gonna be Age of Aquarius crazy, so we might just take that as an almost secular holiday as well. And just kind of chill out. We spend time together every day, so it's not like, I'm not judging anybody else's way of doing Yule. But it's like we spend time together every day, so it's not like I only see my gods on the holidays. So we're really laid back about it. It's not like I'm an ancient Viking or I have any idea what the hell they actually did. So Odin will just be happy if we eat good food and just have a calm day and there aren't space aliens landing and zapping people, because have you read the news lately? And if we hit that goddamn stimulus check, and somebody did the math, it works out to $10 a day. Wow, we all made $10 a day. If we get that goddamn $600 stimulus check, I'll go back to Amazon, and the first thing I'm gonna buy is batteries for her. I tried to buy batteries for her, and I fucked up and ordered the wrong size, but now I have them for an emergency for the flashlight. And yes, baby, yes, batteries. And I think she knows, or Loki knows. And I already have two packages of batteries for her sitting in my car, along with some boring mundane stuff. So if we're gonna get those checks, I will indeed go order that stuff. And oh, the hell with it. Ordered a couple other things too. We've talked about it. And the only advice they have for me is very mild adult story time. Don't order anything we have to take you to the hospital for. That's our only advice. It isn't, that's sinful or that's bad or you can't do that. It's, we don't want to have to take you to the hospital if something goes wrong. So that's the only advice they give you. So, they've all been very sweet, and Asmodeus has been very close, and he's very protective, and they're all different systems out there, working with demons or gods, however you see them. And the one that resonates with me the most, and the one that Satan, everybody seems to be backing up, is whatever demon really picks you, that is the demon you truly work with and you bond with and everything. You still work with everyone else, but it's not like your demon is subservient to or gets less attention than, say, Satan or Lucifer. You can still interact with everybody else, but your demon's the best demon. Demon gets all the loves and affections. Asmodeus likes that. So, he's been really sweet. He's still been showing up in dreams. In fact, he asked me this morning, he goes, "How are you?" Like when I got up. Because I'm having this problem getting, boring story time. I have arthritis, and it's a battle between keeping the bedroom warm enough that my arthritis doesn't act up and I can sleep, but not so damn hot that I'm roasting to death. So I'm still trying unsuccessfully to figure out how to get the fan set up just right. But, he's like, "How do you feel this morning?" And I said, "I think I had a dream of you, but you weren't you. You were my teacher, and you were living in my grandmother's house, and for some reason the roof was caving in, but I was keeping it up with a box of chocolate cereal." He's just looking at me. And I said, I was trying to tell you something, and I think I was trying to impress you, but you guys know me. I use the wrong word at like 50% of the time, stroke. And I said I just kept sounding stupider and stupider, and I thought, oh, he's never going to love me. That's what he's just looking at me like, huh. He goes, "That's just a dream, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He says, "There's no significance in that." There's absolutely none. I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, just so you know." But it was like the weirdest dream. I was living in my grandmother's house, and she was a nasty, bitter woman. And he was in her bedroom, and for some reason, her bedroom, like the ceiling was gonna fall down, but I was using a box of Count Chocula cereal to hold it up, or I was giving it to him as a gift or something. I can't remember. Welcome to my dreams in 2020. But yeah, if we get that stimulus check, we'll go out and we'll get Princess some batteries and some stuff we need for around the house, because there's always some damn thing. So if you guys like what you see, Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye bye.